Bonjour everyone, welcome to Gnar review. He's so cute. It's incredible. Let's just start. Okay, 4 mana Yordle, 3/3, of course, Bandle City Freljord. Quick attack, strike, create a Pokestick in hand. Oh yeah. Or if you have one, reduce its cost by 1. Okay. Round end, you've damaged the enemy Nexus this round. Yeah, I was expecting a level condition like this and he switched back forms. And the strike effect is pretty good because if I understand right, if you have more than one Pokestick in hand, they all get reduced by cost. And Pokestick is just a very good card once it costs 1 less. It's already good at 2, so...
2, 3,
I think I'm going to...
4.
And of course, you can use Pokestick on the Nexus. In this case, Primo is not priority. Nice. Mega Gnar. 4 mana, 6/5. Rip the +1/+1. Okay, but the cost goes up, right? He was 3 mana? No, it's 4. Never mind. When I level up, he has overrun now. When I level up, grant the strongest enemy vulnerable. Okay, that's pretty good with quick attack. And well, if I've seen you start the round with the attack token, transform me back into Gnar. Oh, okay, so start the round with the attack token. Okay, so if you rally on your opponent's turn, it doesn't go back to the cute little Gnar we know. That's pretty great, and it's very it's very easy for him to level up. You just need your opponent to not remove him. Yeah, I've seen this one. And since Gnar transform back and forth, he's going to stack up those +1/+1.
You are no longer a cobbled friend.
They'll never know what hit them.
Okay, that's his spell. I don't think we've seen it.
Ramhorg!
I want to see that level up animation once more. It's at the start since it's very easy to trigger. We don't see him that much behind the trees, but the reaction of the two little dudes at the end just get me. Okay, let's go to the cards. So I've seen the Pokemons. I'm going to go over them too. I wanted to look at them because I was maybe working on a meme, and I wanted to have all the possible information about the next expansion. Okay, so let's go with the new one. So, is there something I missed? So strike, create a Pokestick in hand, blah blah blah. You damage the Nexus this round and then it levels up. So the best thing you can get is play him on an opponent's turn, get a Pokestick. Oh, the Pokestick is only on strike. It's not like Udyr that's a summon or strike. Okay. And he gets +2/+2 on level up. So this, I imagine, is Gnar spells, yeah. 3 mana, deal 1 to an enemy, and stun it. So this cannot go on the Nexus, from what I get, which is weird, because it doesn't synergize with the Gnar level up, but 3 mana, deal 1 to an enemy, and stun it. Okay, that's fine, I guess. It's not the best. I don't think you're going to main deck that in a Gnar deck, because all the cards want to go to the Nexus anyways. Yeah. 7 mana, 6/6, mini T, epic. Round end, if you damage the enemy next to this round, transform me into Mega T. Okay. Mega T, round start. Better be good for 7 mana. Impact, round start, transform the strongest enemy into a 3/3 mini T and silence it. It can't block. Okay. And it mini-morphs champions too. That it gets +2/+2/2. That card is pretty insane if you can't remove it. I mean, it dies to hard removal and stuff, but the card is very good in certain matchup. But if you play this against a spider aggro and you give them 3/3s instead of 1/1s, that's pretty bad. That might see play in a certain meta, and I don't think that's a Gnar. That's a Gnar card you want to play with Gnar. Maybe more. Maybe if you go with a Swain deck, like Timo Swain, and you want to have another finisher in a way, like instead of the Leviathan, maybe you can play one more. One of these for 7. I'm not really that impressed with it. Okay, Primal Strength. 4 mana burst, Bandle City, grant an ally +2/+2 and impact. So it's kind of like the 2 mana +2 attack and impact, but for 2 more mana you get +2 health. It synergizes well with Gnar, but I think the +2 attack and impact is just better because you don't need the health with quick attack. But with the number of cards like that needs to see the Nexus be damaged, you want to protect them. This might be a better way of protecting those cards than the friendship card that gives a spell shield or just a shield. Because now you get +2 attack and impact. So maybe this will be a better protection spell if you don't play the Freljord. I mean, if you play like Bandle City Noxus or whatever, maybe you're going to play this one instead of a Troll Shed. Okay, and now we have the cards I've seen yesterday. We have the better Catapult. So this is a medium risk, high reward kind of card. And this card is pretty good with Gnar because that card is going to level up all the others if it stays on the board, which is pretty insane. It has puppy stats, so it can die to 3 damage cards. So yeah, that's pretty much an auto include in I want to pain the Nexus every single turn. And if you play this card in a Freljord deck with Uzir, you have a lot of ways of protecting that little bird from damage. So a lot of the time it will become a terror dactyl easily. And now we have Spotted Toad and Giga Grump, which is a very good meme name. And this one, once he has the same transform condition as the others, and once he transforms, he deal 1 to all enemies, not the Nexus. I'm not really that card has good stat. Like it's a 5 mana, 6/7 with a bonus effect. The bonus effect I don't think won't be that great into that type of deck, but it's good enough. Like you don't need it for the card to be good. It's a 5 mana 6/7 with a very easy level up condition with Gnar, the Pokesticks, and the Pterodactyl. So yeah, that's going to see play most of the time. And we have the is it the cutest? I mean, Gnar is the cutest by far. If you damage the Nexus this round at the round end, it becomes a 3/4. I don't know if that's good enough because like the card I'm comparing it to in my head is a 2 mana 3/3. Like the 2 mana 1/1 that once you've discarded a card, it becomes a 3/3. No one plays that. And this one always will be a 1/2. You can't level him up by just pinging the Nexus, you also need to end the round, and a lot of the time this can be challenged, like by the 2 mana 0/3 right there, for example. It could be pretty awkward. I don't know. I really don't know about this card. If you play this in another deck, you've got 3 good 1-drops. 3 other good 2-drops. You have Bones Crier, you have Tuskpeaker, Vulpine Wanderer. So if you play this with another deck, maybe you won't play that one. Because it's fairly easily removable. So I don't think this card will see play. Even if it looks good on paper, I think that this one is the weakest of the gang, and mini team maybe, the mini team maybe too. But it's very cool though. So, and the last one is Chief and Knock Attack, and this one says when an ally transform, fully heal it and grant it +1/+1. So yesterday when I was seeing that card, I was thinking, okay, Gnar most of the time will switch back between his two forms, that's for sure, and now that this is confirmed, this card is way better. Marvolio, the Magician, will be very happy with this. Concurrent Timeline too. I don't think that card is the best ever for 3 mana. I'm really not sure if this card will see play. With Gnar, it's very very good, but that's a 2-card combo. I don't think the 3 mana 3/3 stat line is good enough to run it for like Pterodactyl or Gigagrump or the Lizard, because like if you play the Lizard on 2 and you level him up on the same turn, which you really want because he's easily killable, you don't have the Knock Attack on board already. But this is a 4/5 if you do, so yeah. Maybe the only way you're going to play the Chief Knock Attack is with another deck with all the other transform, or with a Timelines deck. I mean, Timelines with Bandle City is kind of niche, but it's not the greatest. I think that's a good meme deck though. What I'm going to play with that for sure is Swain. But what I see into those cards is maybe a return of Pain City, you know, the TF Gangplank deck. But maybe instead of playing TF, you're going to play Gnar. You have a lot of way of proccing, of leveling up Gangplank, of getting your plunder effects with the Pterodactyl and the transform. Also with Swain, that's pretty great. Now we level up from the Dead Sand, and having Pokestick in Swain decks is extra Pokesticks in Swain decks is pretty great. You can damage all the opponent's unit very easily, and you get to draw a card. Yeah, Gnar creating a more Pokestick is pretty great, but it doesn't create them on level up, which is kind of a shame, but I mean, that's such a good effect to give vulnerable to the biggest unit though, so yeah. In the new expansion, I think my first deck I will play will either be a Swain Gnar, Swain Udyr deck, or a Soraka Demacia deck. I think those are the one I like the most. Or maybe a fearsome deck just to troll all the formidable decks. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you next time. Bye bye.